How's it going, guys? It's been almost a year and a half since my last setup video, so today I'm going to walk you through what I'm riding as I set up a brand new Revive skateboard. So this is the Doug Disatel's Pro model 8.25, and it's really sick to be holding a friend's board in my hand. Like, this is Doug, I hang out with him, and it has his name on it, which is really neat. So first things first, I'm going to pop some holes through the grip tape, and I like to put stickers over my truck holes. Apparently, putting sticker under the truck makes the trucks not slip as much. I don't know if that's true. It looks nice, so I'm gonna do it today. This is a lot easier to do before you put on the stickers, because if you do it after, it's just really hard to find where the holes are. Alright, I have all my bolts popped through, and now I'm gonna do a little sticker job. So I'm gonna start with the Revive stickers over the bolts. And now I'm gonna do a stripe of poser stickers, conveniently available in my online store, just like this, I think. So now I'm going to take a razor blade and cut off the leftover sticker so it's not flapping in the wind as I ride my board. I'm really bad at this and I always end up cutting it like pretty jagged, but let's see if I can do it better today. Oh, good enough. Alright, sticker job is complete, and notice it's super important to have these poser stickers because now everyone knows that I'm not a serious skateboarder and this is just an accessory piece that I carry around and look cool. So as for the grip tape, I'm currently riding Jessup grip, which is what I've always ridden, and the thing is, I think you can get used to any grip tape, it's just what you're comfortable with, and I've always had Jessup, so this is what I'll continue to have. A few things to point out is I always do a little cutaway, and this is for two reasons. First, because you always know which side is the nose and the tail, and it helps you distinguish super fast. And second, because I think it looks kind of cool. Next, I always do a little sanding down on the nose, and this is because when you hold the board, whether you're carrying it or about to throw it down, it can cut your thumb up a little bit when it's rough. But with the sanding it down, it doesn't affect your skateboarding. Like, nollies are still just as easy, and it doesn't cut up your thumb, which is a win-win for everyone. Next off, we have the bolts, and I'm currently using Revive bolts. They just started making these, and they have the two red ones, which is nice. For those of you who don't do cutaways, it helps you see which side is the nose and the tail. As for trucks, wheels, and bearings, currently riding silver trucks. I can't even remember what kind they are. They're just average black and white looking silvers. Bones 54mm wheels and Reds bearings. And here's the thing, I could take them apart to show you guys each and every little thing, but the graphic is gone on the wheels. The bearings are all rusty and kind of gross looking, and it would just be a really messy experience, so I'm going to leave it all intact. The thing with the trucks and the wheels and stuff is you don't have to replace it that much. Like the skateboards, sometimes they wear down a lot, they lose their pop, but these are good for a super long time. Like if you look, my last setup video is actually when I set up these wheels and trucks. I actually had to put new bearings on recently because they started breaking, but I've had these wheels and trucks for a year and a half now. 54mm wheels, no longer 54mm, definitely a lot smaller, but they still have some life in them, and they haven't flat spotted yet, which is nice. Something else, I recently Sharpied front and back onto the bottom of my truck, so I know which side goes on the front and which one goes in the back. And if you've ever put your trucks on in the opposite way that they usually are, you'll see that it really messes you up and it's super hard to skate. So always remember to put the one that you keep on the front, and the one that you keep on the back, on the back. It probably looks kind of funny keeping these trucks in a plate, but trucks are disgusting. I probably shouldn't have them on my bed. I have to pop my way through these stickers. Makes a nice gratifying noise. And I'm going to put the two red bolts on the top like so. Remember to put your front truck on the front and kingpin facing the bottom. Just like so. It's nice having new bolts because it just screws on so easily. I'll tighten this in a second. I'm just going to start off with the back truck now. And again, kingpin facing inward, not outward. That'd really mess you up. Alright, and then I'm going to use my silver skate tool and tighten these up. Well, there goes one of my bolts. I will get that later. A lot of people like to tighten their bolts with different tightness. Some people like it so the bolt is flush with the grip, so you run your hand over it and you don't feel it at all. I like to do mine so you feel a little bit of a bump, because I think if you do it too much, it starts to crack the wood and make it weaker. But if you do it too little, then your trucks will shake around and make it harder to ride. So there's definitely like a nice middle ground that I try and stay at. Alright, there we have it, a completed Revive skateboard deck. Super excited to ride this. And for those of you who don't watch my videos too much, here's a clip of me doing a trick with this so you know that I actually know how to skate. Hope you enjoyed that. If you want to watch the video where I actually set up all this stuff new and see like the exact kind of wheels these are before they lost their graphic and like what kind of trucks these are, you can click the link in the upper right hand corner of the screen to watch this setup video from over a year and a half ago. One thing you may have noticed is I always have to like cross over my hands to point to that corner. I'm not good with my hands. I should know that this hand is more convenient to use, but I don't. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you eventually.